I'm Liz, I'm 27 years old, and I'm a quantitative strategist. A quantitative strategist uses statistics and programming to analyze the stock market and program computers to make money by buying and selling stocks. To be a quantitative strategist, you need a lot of understanding of mathematics and statistics. Most people in the field have PhDs in things like physics from top universities. I have a degree from MIT in mathematics, and my minor's in economics. I've done a lot of research into game theory as it applies to gambling games like poker, and I used to play blackjack seriously to make money. I always strive to give the best that I can give at every opportunity, and I don't really settle for anything less than perfection. I'm really good at any kind of test, standardized testing. I got a perfect score on my SATs. I got 5s on, I think, 15 different AP exams. I achieve a lot. I think it's a combination of intelligence and hard work. I think when I approach problem solving, I tend to go a little bit more out of the box than most people. Like when you say a question on the SAT, you can think about like which of the 4 answers is likely to be the correct one, or you can think about what is the test taker trying to trick me with. Starting as a kid, I think everybody recognized that I was unusually intelligent, and I was put into specialized gifted students programs starting even in preschool. Well, I applied to Harvard, Stanford, Princeton, and MIT, and I got into all 4 of them, and I picked MIT. I thought MIT had a reputation that I really liked of really intelligent people trying to solve hard problems. I thought it would be a great brand on my resume. The other ones had a little bit more of an aspect of elitism that I think MIT didn't have. I definitely prefer to socialize and talk with more intelligent people than less intelligent people, but I think I'm pretty good at interacting with all types. You definitely need to be smart to do well in Survivor. A lot of the best players have been very intelligent people, even if they don't talk it up themselves. It's possible to win without intelligence, but you really need to think hard to understand the strategy. I really like that aspect about Survivor, that it's more than just an intelligence test. There's so many different aspects that go into the game. You have to be strong, you have to interact with other people, you have to really know how to talk to people, and not just get the right answer of we need to split the votes, we need to play the idol on this person. You have to really feel for it and not just think about it. I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be patient with people to the degree that I know I need to be to do well at the social game. I think that I'll be able to keep it under control, but we'll see how it goes. My natural instinct is always to tell people the logical answer or go straight for the rational argument. I know that doesn't always fly with people, and sometimes when it doesn't, it makes me come across as like condescending when I then have to explain it another way. So I'm going to have to think hard about how to present things to people. I don't anticipate struggling at all with the strategic aspects of Survivor. I think the challenge will be more motivating people to get them to do what I want to do. I'm going to have to work out for myself what are the logical, correct strategies, and then I'm going to have to pitch them to other people in other language, the language of emotion, the language of instinct, the language of gut feeling. When I'm thinking about who I want in my alliance, I want a more diverse group of people, not just all smart people, so that at the end of the day we have options. In algorithmic trading, you have to be able to understand the math, which in Survivor translates to the strategic elements, but you also have to have some instinct for the way other traders operate, which is sort of like the social game, where not everybody who's trading in the stock markets is playing rationally, so your strategies are designed to exploit their irrationality, which I think is a pretty good analog to Survivor. Out here, I have to trust my instincts, and I have to trust my analytical perspective on the game. I know that I'm smart, and out here I'm going to have to rely on the fact that I can think through these problems. I'm not going to be able to second guess myself all the time, otherwise I'm going to dig myself into a corner. Survivor's tough, I know. I think I'm more than tough enough to cut it. I've done lots of things in my life that take toughness. I'm into mountaineering. I don't anticipate struggling out here. I've always dreamed about living by myself in an isolated place just off the land, and this is going to give me a chance to do that. I definitely am a goal-oriented person. I would love to climb Mount Everest someday. Anything that has a kind of end goal that you work to in steps really appeals to me, and in Survivor, voting every single person out with the aim of getting to the end myself and the $1 million, that's what I want. As far as my weaknesses go, I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to be impatient with some types of people who will get on my nerves. I'm also worried that because I'm so goal-oriented and I want to accomplish everything, that I'm going to get hard on myself if anything doesn't go my way. I think out here I can be very charming and very flirty. It's something that I plan to use as one of many tools in my arsenal, but it's not going to be my whole game. I'm so thrilled that I got chosen to play Survivor and that I get to come out here and really give it the best shot that I can and do what I can do to win the game.